of, the falling off of revenue, these patent cliffs that we keep talking about in large pharma, I think we're still seeing, the motivation of large pharma to replace that. And we can see their phase one and phase two assets in their online pipelines, right? They have to disclose what they're working on to some extent. And so if we're not seeing assets to replace things now, it's really too late, right? Because the patent cliffs we're looking at are 2028, 2030, 2032, and it can take up to 10 years to move an asset from phase one through phase three in larger indications. And so we know that they have to purchase assets. And so some of what we're looking at, obviously we talk about Merck's Keytruda as the poster child. They've made several acquisitions in the last year to kind
Yeah.
of backfill that. But then other companies as well. And I'll let Ryan continue there.
Yeah, Merck is a great example of, and if you pull up their stock chart and look at it, of a company who is under a tremendous amount of investor pressure because the pipeline wasn't highly thought of, and you had a significant patent cliff, and investors were worried, and we've seen time and time again when that happens, the multiples that investors are willing to pay for these large pharma companies compress quite significantly. And because those future earnings just aren't going to be there, the investors have no confidence. So it's very important for these companies, in order to sustain their stock price, sustain their valuation, their multiple, to have a significant pipeline. And Merck has filled that pipeline. You've seen, as investors throughout the end of 2025 become more comfortable with what they may bring to market in the future, say, okay, there is a life for this company now into the future, and you've seen the multiple now re-rate as a result of that. So the stock that was, had broke $80 at one point, now, 115 or so today,
Hmm.
has really significantly re-rated as a result of investors becoming more confident in the pipeline. So it's very important for these companies to do intelligent M&A in the small biotech space to keep that pipeline fresh.